You know that guy you filled out the survey for? His score is B. He's a guy with promising potential, but he has work to do. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is very likely to go far in his career because he actually puts in the work, not just the words. He plans ahead, sets routines, and sticks to them. That's the kind of discipline that brings real results. You can trust that he will keep growing and climbing, even if he doesn't talk about it all the time.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he's the type to bounce back rather than break down. He doesn't lose his cool easily and rarely lets setbacks shake him for long. He's practical and keeps his emotions steady, so you won't see outbursts or sulking.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work likely respect him for his hard work and sharp mind, but he may not always be everyone's favorite person. He isn't rude just to be rude, but he sometimes forgets about being soft with his words, which can cause a few ruffled feathers. He doesn't pick fights for the sake of it, and you won't see him yelling or creating drama.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will feel proud of you and genuinely happy for your success. He doesn't see your achievements as a threat or something to be jealous about. Instead, he'll celebrate with you and encourage you to aim even higher.
What if you start earning more than him?
He is unlikely to secretly resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. He has a steady sense of self and doesn't measure his worth only by money. You won't find him trying to put you down or picking fights over your salary.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He tends to handle money with care and likes to keep things organized, especially when it comes to finances. You'll notice that he plans before he spends and avoids wasting on unnecessary things. You are unlikely to face surprises or sudden money problems because of his habits.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives within his means and doesn't pretend to be richer than he is. He likes to plan, save, and make sure his expenses match his income. What you see with him is what you get. He prefers honesty over showing off.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He has a big heart and is open handed when it comes to kindness and support. He cares deeply about others and tries to help whenever he can. both with his time and, if needed, his money. He believes in sharing and lifting others up rather than just looking out for himself.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is generally open and straightforward about money matters. If you ask him, he'll tell you the truth. And he prefers to handle finances in a clear and organized way. He doesn't hide things or try to control you with money.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared between both partners, not just left to you. He knows that running a home takes effort from everyone and will be willing to pitch in even if he doesn't always talk about it much. He likes things to be tidy and organized, so he will naturally want to help keep the house in order.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's the kind of person who will actually roll up his sleeves and do the work, not just stand on the side and watch. If there are chores or diapers that need attention, you'll see him quietly step in and take responsibility instead of just giving advice or instructions. So, if you need true help, not just words, you can count on him to do his share.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He tries to understand your side rather than just arguing to prove he's right. When there's a disagreement, he listens and genuinely cares about how you feel. He's not quick to jump into arguments or put you down just to win.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he manages to stay respectful and keeps his cool. He isn't the type to yell, say hurtful things, or act in an aggressive way. Even if he's upset, he won't lash out or try to make you feel small.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he's not the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. He stays calm in most situations and doesn't lose his temper over little things. You won't see him shouting or having sudden outbursts.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when he's made a mistake. He doesn't rush to blame you just to save himself or avoid the issue. You won't find him twisting things to put the blame on you.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and he truly understands that no means no. He cares about how you feel and wants you to be comfortable and safe around him. If you say no to something, he listens and doesn't try to push or convince you otherwise. You can trust him to honor your wishes and stand by what you say.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he is not the kind of man who takes it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He cares about your comfort and understands that everyone has different feelings at different times. Instead of sulking or making you feel guilty, he'll respect your wishes and won't pressure you.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care and respect. He understands how important trust and safety are in a relationship, especially when it comes to your private life. His approach is gentle and protective. What happens between you stays just between you two.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and doesn't get easily distracted by other women. Once he is committed, he gives his attention and care to the person he loves rather than looking around for other options. His focus stays on building a strong bond with you, not chasing after someone else.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive or controlling. He trusts you and doesn't act jealous or suspicious over small things. His steady nature means he is secure with who he is, so he doesn't need to control you to feel safe.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, for him, being protective is really about care and support, not about controlling you. He wants you to feel safe and valued, but he doesn't use this as an excuse to manage your every move or restrict your freedom. You won't feel suffocated, watched, or bossed around.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and doesn't expect you to do most of the work alone. He believes both parents should share the responsibilities of raising children, from daily routines to important decisions. He knows that parenting works best when both people pitch in and support each other.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and steady. He doesn't get angry quickly or shout over small mistakes. His calm approach creates a safe space where children can learn and grow without fear.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and as your own person. He understands that you have dreams, interests, and strengths beyond your role at home. You will feel respected and valued for all parts of who you are, not just for taking care of the family.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he is not the kind of man who will pretend to support your career now just to ask you to quit after having a child. His respect for your dreams and ambitions is genuine and steady, not just for show. He believes in partnership and values your independence even as life changes.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just surface level politeness. He truly cares about building good relationships and will make a genuine effort to connect with your family. Your parents will likely feel included and appreciated, not just tolerated out of duty. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and won't make things worse. He doesn't react with anger or start unnecessary fights, even in tricky situations. He wants to solve problems together, not add fuel to the fire.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he's not the kind of man who will be modern with you in private, but expect you to suddenly become a traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values honesty and wants you to feel comfortable being yourself, whether it's just the two of you or with family. You can trust that the person you are with him is the same person he wants by his side everywhere.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you and not just stay out of it or side with his family. He believes in standing by you, especially when things get tough. His actions show that your well being matters to him, even when it's difficult to balance everyone's feelings.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy who will blindly take his mother's side in every conflict. While he respects and cares for his mother, he understands that marriage means building a solid partnership with you. You can trust that with him, your voice will be heard and your relationship will come first.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he will not share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He understands the importance of keeping your relationship matters between the two of you and respects your privacy. He believes that some things should stay just between partners, not become family gossip.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy gets a B. He's a guy with potential, but he has work to do to live up to it. Being in a relationship with him means living with stability, warmth, and steady support every day. He works hard, keeps things organized, and genuinely tries to make life better for both of you.